Hello everyone, welcome back to YF News channel and this is Top 5 Defense News. The preparations are underway to welcome and induct the Rafale fighter jet, India's latest military acquisitions, are set to arrive at the Ambala Air Base in Haryana on July 29. The jets are fitted with deadly missiles and weapons, which are a way ahead when compared with similar capabilities of both Pakistan and China. This will be the first induction of the new type of foreign origin jet since Sukhoi started coming in late 1990s. Last week, the Indian Air Force has said its pilots and ground crew, after having undergone training, were fully operational. India and China are locked in a tense standoff since early May. Owing to Ambala's location, Rafale can take off and fly northeastward towards the Chinese Highway G219. 5 of these Rafale jets will be flown in from France by Indian pilots. They will be fueled mid-air. Pilots will take a break at the base of the friendly country in West Asia before flying into Ambala. Post-arrival, effort will focus on operationalizing the fighter aircraft at the earliest. A formal induction ceremony will be taking place in second half of August. The Rafales comes with deadly weapons and missile system from European missile maker MBDA. These will include Meteor, a beyond visual range air-to-air missile that can hit enemy target in the air 150 kilometers away. The Meteor is powered by a rocket ramjet motor that gives it a far more superior engine power and much longer range. India's Rafale fighter jets will also be equipped with the Scalp deep strike cruise missiles. It can strike at hardened and protected targets deep inside hostile territory without the need for Rafale to enter hostile airspace. Scalp has long range, around 300 kilometers, and it can hit the targets in Pakistan and China even if it's hovering over Jalandhar or even Chandigarh. The Ministry of External Affairs of India helps 11 members of minority communities from Afghanistan to travel to India. India on Sunday granted visa and facilitated travel of around 11 members of minority communities of Afghanistan. The Ministry of External Affairs (MEA) said Nidan Singh, a Sikh community leader who was kidnapped and later released on July 18th, is among those who reached Delhi. He was kidnapped in Afghanistan's Paktia province last month. Around 11 members belonging to the Sikh community and the Hindu minority community of Afghanistan arrived in India today, the MEA said in a statement. India thanked the government of Afghanistan for the help and cooperation it extended, the statement said. The Islamic State tells Indian Muslims to kill kuffars. While the world grapples with rapidly rising cases of the novel coronavirus, which spread from the Chinese mainland, and Islamic State online publications Voice of Hind, in an attempt to further its anti-India propaganda, has been calling its supporters to use the pandemic as an opportunity to attack India by being COVID-19 carriers in the country. The shocking report was released by India Today TV. India Today has access to editions of the Voice of Hind magazine, an English language magazine distributed online, which were issued during the lockdown in India. The 17-page lockdown special edition of the magazine encourages violence to kill kuffars. It provokes its followers to be ready to take steps to annihilate the disbelievers of Islam. The cover page of the lockdown edition of the magazine which features an image of the attendees of the Nizamuddin Markaz event, and one of the Delhi's rioters reads, "Believers stand tall. It's time to kuffars to fall." The Indian security forces are being alert in this regard. If an enemy attacks, India will give befitting response, the Defence Minister of India Rajnath Singh said. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said, if an enemy attacks India, it will give a befitting response, as shown in Kargil. He made the remark on the 21st anniversary of the country's victory over Pakistan in the Kargil war. He also said India is a peace-loving country, but we are ready to take on any steps that is required to defend its national unity and sovereignty. After paying tribute at the National War Memorial, he said, "I congratulate all Indian citizens on the occasion of the Kargil Vijay Divas. The sacrifice made by soldiers which helped us win the Kargil war will always be a source of inspiration for the armed forces." Along with the Defence Minister, Minister of State of Defence Shripad Nayak, Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, Army Chief M.M. Narwane, Air Chief RKS Bandhuria, and Naval Chief Admiral Karambir Singh also paid tribute at the Amar Jawan Jyoti at the National Memorial yesterday. The Pakistan Army claims shooting down Indian spy quadruple drone at the LAC. The Pakistan Army on Saturday claimed to have shot down an Indian Army spy drone for allegedly violating the airspace along the line of control, which was later found to be a false claim. The drone was targeted in the Pandu sector of the LOC, and its debris fell on the Pakistani side. But the picture released by the DGISPR of Pakistan shows no damage to the drone, which means Pakistan is faking as usual. In a statement, he said, "This is 10th Indian quadruped drone shot down by Pakistan Army troops this year." India has dismissed previous such claims by the Pakistan Army. The ties between the two nations strained following the Balakot strike, when the Indian Air Force jets bombed Jaish-e-Mohammed's training camps in Pakistan on February 26 last year to avenge the killing of 40 Central Reserve Police Force personnel in the Pulwama terror attack on February 14th. Thank you for listening to IFE News Top 5 Defense News. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Jai Hind.